Welcome back. We're here with Autumn Crans from the Spectrum. Autumn, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So to get into it, what is your major and what made you want to get into that field?
So I'm a management communication major with a minor in business administration, and I wanted to go into that kind of to be able to work with people and kind of develop businesses and just be able to work with employees at a business to help better the company and better their lives.
Yeah. For people who don't know what the Spectrum is, kind of like the comm groups, like the Bison Information Network, what is the Spectrum in a nutshell?
Yeah, so the Spectrum is the school newspaper. So we print every Thursday, and it's a conglomerate. It's a collective of 4 different sections: news, variety, opinion, and sports. And we have students who write in to the Spectrum, and they're printed every week. So it's a great way to get published.
Yep. And then, what is your business title of the Spectrum, and how did you get into that?
Yeah, so I'm the business manager for the Spectrum, which means that I do a lot of the accounting, payroll, HR-ish stuff.
Yeah.
And then I started as the advertising manager for the Spectrum, so I did a lot of advertising and sales. And then we also have a marketing position too, but I did that for a brief stint while nobody was in there. So I've kind of been around in the business section, not doing as much of the writing for the Spectrum, but more of the behind the scenes, taking care of the business side of things.
Yep. And what are some of the challenges you face as a business manager? Because that is one of the biggest roles in the Spectrum, I assume. And you guys have been running since 1896. That pulls weight. So what are some of the challenges or some of the things you have to do weekly?
Yeah, so every week I have to do, or every other week, I take care of paying people their salaries and different piecework things, and then overall just managing our finances. So a challenge that we had a couple years ago was during COVID, our advertising revenue was down a lot, which impacted us significantly, but we were able to bounce back from that.
Yep. And then what are your future plans for the Spectrum? Because you guys plan print every week, and you guys are gaining new members. Like, you guys always have like a good amount of people in the Spectrum. What are you guys looking forward to?
Yeah, so we've been actively working to increase our online presence, further than just being a physical paper, but we also print online or publish online every week as well.
Yep. And then for people who wanted to join the Spectrum and don't know how or what they can do to gain tools, gain experience for the Spectrum in the future, what would you tell them? What classes and stuff like that?
What classes for the Spectrum?
Or what classes, or what they could do as far as practice or anything, videos, anything.
Just come in and start writing.
Okay.
Usually is what we tell people, where you don't have a requirement for majors or any previous experience required. That of course always helps, but we can take you however you come.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what do you plan to do after college? Like you said, you're a business manager now. Is there something you want to take with that as far as still being in journalism, or you just for the experience, or what do you plan to do with that?
Yeah, so I never really saw myself being in a journalism field, more of the business and managing side of industries. So in the future, I hope to maybe work in management consulting or I love what I'm doing now at the Spectrum, so doing something like this for a small company would be awesome too, but still something I'm working on figuring out.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few options, and this experience has definitely helped me open some doors and get a lot of experience in different aspects of business.
All right, Autumn, thank you for your time. When we come back, I'll give you guys a Bison Sports Report after the break. Don't go away.